On today's video, we'll look into a scenario in which Sudan forms an empire. And the first thing Sudan does is go to war with South Sudan, reunifying Sudan once and for all, solidifying them as stronger than they were. But may have caused a slight problem. You may have a few countries mad, but don't worry. As they move in, eventually the Democratic Republic of Congo, for some reason, Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia, Eritrea all team up against them. But Sudan, just because I don't want to make it too bad for you, you can have Somalia. And yeah, Somalia's done nothing. It doesn't even exist, really. Somalia's overthrown. New government. Oh no, there's a new government again. Oh no, new government. Maybe we shouldn't engage in this war. And Sudan's like, maybe I should make my own Somalia ally. And they move right in, and they manage to even take the capital, which I don't know where it is. So I'm going to say it's in the center. With the pushes being slowed because it's a coalition of nations, holding their advances from being fast, plus Ethiopia. With Ethiopia capitulating, not much changes until, oh no, the DRC and friends managed to make. Why didn't Tanzania join? Because they didn't think this was necessary. But they are thinking of joining, but they decide not after a military failure in the north. What do I mean by that? You're like, wait, but there's no failure. You sure about that? With them moving towards the capital, then they cut off this part of the alliance. Kenya withdraws from the war. This leads to Uganda and friends capitulating. But one struggle for Sudan is getting to the capital because it's so far. And eventually the DRC surrenders to them. Let's see how the peace treaty goes. Created in southern Ethiopia. So they go after Kar, which is a weak nation. Oh. Still weak nations. No big deal. It's just Chad and Libya. What's the worst that could happen? Keep in mind that they have success. Right? But when that success happened, well, before the success started, they were already here, and then it started happening, and yeah. So now they're pushing up behind the front line to cut off Chad's supply lines, making it harder to supply, and they start to move to make it so they cut off the Central African Republic. As they bulge behind the front lines, they manage to take many prisoners. With Chad withdrawing its forces from Sudan, only Libya leaves them, and Libya tries to secure the front. But Libya gets pretty smart. They ask Egypt to help them. Now that's a brain move, literally. Literally, this was intelligent. And well, they move in the north, but it becomes a failure quickly. And well, they're completely pushed out of the country. Because somehow Sudan became strong, despite the fact it's in a lot of turmoil right now. But who knows? Well, they're making a front there, and then they go up the Nile, taking all of Egypt's people. They take the Sinai and all the coast. They go into Libya's coast and take the 10 million people living there and capitulate them. And now for the greatest extent Sudan's ever been, I believe. And that's all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Wild Mapper out, but not until you subscribe. Bye, guys!